Hello. Hello, guys. Oh, I lost all my likes. That sucks. Anyways, drop you in the likes if you can. Appreciate it. I really apologize for my video. Gee, that every time something, little thing happens, and it's unfortunately sad. Yeah. Yeah. So I just get my friend Jess to be on again if he can find me. Oh, dear. So, how are you guys doing? I thought this might be a good time to catch you guys. Just now, I see my Patreon Grady on. It's awesome. I love to see my friend here. Yeah, Jess. I don't know. Has he got time to switch over yet, Jess? Firstly, I really apologize for just this mess, guys. I'm just sorry about that. Things happen. I set up everything. I did the title. I did everything like that, and it got screwed up. Uh, yeah. So, hey, Jess, welcome aboard, guys. Yeah, I'm in my hotel room. I spent um, 10 plus days, like 15, 16 days in my room. Hey, Grady, give you a shout out, man. You're my awesome Patreon. You stuck with me throughout these years, and a big, huge thanks. And it's awesome to see you live. Join my live today. I thought about you because this is not a usual time that I get on the internet or live, and because last time I did the live, I was doing the fancy thing with the video at the background, showing you what's going on in mainland China, the virus, and all that. So today, today I'm just going to talk about. I've been locked in my room for I think 15 days already, and it's just nuts. It's driving me crazy. Give you a book, and it just says all the rules in English and Chinese, right? So here it is, and there's a little picture. It just says, if you can, you can just leave your room anytime. But this is just a little reminder, both in English and Chinese, simplified Chinese, I think. Yeah, but they look the same. Yeah, simplified is the bottom one, and the Hong Kong Chinese, that's the traditional Chinese on the top. So it just tells you, yeah, we are watching you. So every every door has now they set up a camera outside, and there's a medical air cleaner outside. So they um, um, yeah, it is a book. It's both English and Chinese. So you have to observe all the rules and stuff like that, both English and Chinese. So if you break these rules, or if you get out of your room, you said, "Oh well, I can't stand it." Uh, the fire doors are locked. The elevator is remote operation. You must use a key to get in, so you can't even escape. The windows are locked. You can't open them. There's extra screws in the holes, so you're not even supposed to open the doors. Yeah, and it tells you use your bleach and stuff like that. Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, except the John. I bet in the John they still have things like that. And there's a health advice teaching you how to wash your hands and stuff like that. Yeah, and the fine here is $25,000 if you manage to escape, and 6 months jail. So it's a pretty big deal. So if they caught you or breaking the rules, all the reporters will come here and trying to catch you, and they'll see you, and they'll probably put a cloth over your head or something like that, and you'll be over the news all over in Hong Kong. One Indian guy, he was lying about after his quarantine, or he had the virus. He was lying about it and misleading the health officials, and he got COVID. He got, I think he got a prison. Is this last week? He got a prison sentence for 3 months. So Hong Kong government, there's no BS going on. They'll just throw your butt in jail, plus the fine. And this is in my whole life. You're talking about your liberty rights and all that. Just toss them in the trash can, okay? And when you just want to tell people, vent or something like that, reception, oh man, I just can't stand, blah blah blah, and they'll just tell you, they'll send you to this. It's like a concentration camp, and it's in Penny Bay. So I got a picture of Penny Bay. So you will be sent to this facility. Here it is. It's called Penny. Like how many? One pennies, two pennies. Penny Bay. So this is the government quarantine facility. And last month, it's awesome because one guy got COVID in these housings. Okay, so all got sent to Penny Bay, and when they were in there for 21 days, I think they can get they get quarantined for 14 days. And one guy got it, and then everybody goes in for 14 days quarantine, and they're locked in those little rooms. And how they get the food to the caterers, they just, whoever comes in with the cheapest catering bill, the government chooses that one. So I think 80% of, I mean 70% of the people got food poisoning. And that was, oh man, that was just so bad, and it was so embarrassing for the government because people were getting, they're getting away from COVID, but they had to fight. They go to hospital, went to hospital from severe diarrhea because all the food wasn't fresh or was they didn't handle the meat well and all that. Yeah, and there was a big scandal. It was just so bad. Yeah, so there's so much to talk about because this is crazy. I have not been locked up in my room. And even when you get your meal, they'll put up, there's a little chair in front of your door. They'll put the food in front of your door and knock. And you're supposed to wait a little bit so the guy with the PPE leaves, and then you can open your door. But when you open the door, you have to wear a mask to open the door, and you're supposed to close it right away. And outside the hallway, you can see all these air filters, the HEPA air filters going on, and a nice little camera monitoring you. How long you've been opening the door. Yeah, this is it's like a regular room here, and there's a little extended little room. So there's total of 3 beds. So there's 2 full-size bed and 1 full-size sofa bed. And the sofa bed is nice and firm, My daughter doesn't really like. She said there's not much difference between lying down on a plywood board, And actually, I found this thing on Marketplace, and it's selling for like $100 US. So it must be really good quality. Yeah, but she's young; she can handle it. Well, she has nothing better to do. But she's helping me out today. She's showing her friends. She's going to be in the video a little bit and say hi to you guys. So you want to come here and say hi? And my teenage daughter, she's sometimes been driving me nuts, but she's trying to cope with everything. Be nice. So 15, 16 days. How do you feel? You have to speak a bit louder.
I feel tired.
Yeah. So what have you been doing besides fighting with me?
Movies.
Yeah, so what have you been watching? Maybe you tell my subscribers.
Some Netflix shows like Gilmore Girls or Biohackers or Lucifer.
Yeah, and your friends are on. You send some links out and want them to give you some likes on the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so are they? I hope they're liking it, right? So you want to say hi to your friends? You want to give anybody a shout out from your friends? A shout out.
Hi.
Who are you trying to say hi to? Don't be shy.
Josh.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you're a lonely person. Yeah, and down, we can't. Your friend, another friend gave you some yogurt drinks, right? You're cold.
Yeah.
Right at what 10:30 at night. What time was it?
11:45.
11:45. So the guys stand across the road, right? And so we just said hi to them across the road in the window. So we're just like in the jail cells. It's nicer because we don't actually have bars here, but the locked windows, we can just say hi with them. Thank you for your appearance. So you want to say bye to them?
Bye.
So what are you going to do now?
Movies.
Why don't you go outside for a walk,
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
You want to do this again?
I don't mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with me in the room? Oh, okay. Good for you. Okay, bye. Take care.
Bye.
So kids having fun here. Um, so everything everything has been driving me nuts. Yeah. So basically every day, uh, every day we what have we been doing is like 8 o'clock they'll knock on the door for breakfast. So we the deal is our room includes 3 meals a day, and you have no choice. So what they serve is what you eat. So if you don't like it, it's tough cookies. So the deal is, um, let me say this is like a 3 star, 3.5 star, like boutique hotel. So there's not 100% 100% service or something like that, because sometimes the food they serve, some guys might like it or not, but I'm not a really good person eating bones. Like they steam like a fish tail with bones in it, with skin and everything, and I'm just not too good in eating that. Or sometimes they serve you some ribs, like pork chopped up really small ribs in black bean sauce, but there's more bones than ribs. Yeah, and sometimes it gets really nasty, and it's weird. I don't know how they do it. Every day they give you three. There's three of us, 3 cups, and it's a empty cup with no water in it, and it's just lemon. Maybe you want to show them our collection of lemon cups. So every day, single day, we will have this empty lemon cup. So we're supposed to fill up water. So water, like they only supply us with 2 boxes of water. Can you get that box too? The one on the back. Yeah. So they'll supply us with like 24 bottles of water. So after that, if you don't have it, it's your tough. They will sell these for like $2 US per bottle. And it's even a smaller bottle. So we had to order our own water because it ran out pretty quick, right? Uh, Another thing, I'm wearing a hat today is because I got a haircut in the room. So what do you think of my haircut, guys? So my daughter gave me a haircut. Actually, I cut the sides, but the back she did it, and she had on FaceTime she had another friend who knew how to cut the hair. It was teaching her how to do it. So I was standing in the bathroom, and she's holding the blade and the comb, and he's teaching her how to cut my hair because it was really like a mushroom at the back, and she had to learn how to blend it in. So that was funny. So so we use I got this before I got on the plane. So this is a wall haircut, so it has all these attachments. So I just decided to just get one of these to bring it along, because I know there's nothing better to do. So I decided just to cut my hair, and it's made in a good US of A. So that was good. And go back to the lemon water. So every day we'd get 3 cups of this. Here you go. 3 cups of lemon. So I don't know what's the deal with this lemon, guys. Any idea? They won't give you water, hot water, or anything liquid. They'll just give you this. So are you supposed to suck on this so it'll be virus free? So God knows, right? that's that's totally weird. Yeah. So my hair looks okay, right? See, I just kind of did that a little bit. I haven't trimmed the top because I haven't got a big comb, but actually it's fun doing my hair. First time in my life cutting my own hair, and my daughter first time cutting my hair. So it was, yeah. I didn't mention I'm in Hong Kong, Hong Kong SAR. So it's Hong Kong Special Administrative Zone, Hong Kong. And the weird thing in Hong Kong, the hotel TV, you can only see one TV station here. So it's, I don't know, it's weird. You can't see any um, uh, other other channels. There's only one channel, and that's all you see. And the first thing, yeah, probably the lemons. Yes, Yeah, my daughter's been chewing on the lemons. It's nothing to do. She just holds a lemon and start chewing. You want to chew lemon in front of them while I talk? Let's chew one.
Enamel.
Huh?
It ruins your
It
enamel.
yeah, but you've been chewing it. Maybe you want to chew, be entertain them by chewing, not in front of the camera. No. Okay, fine. So, what is the deal? Like our clothes and everything. There's no laundry service, so we have to wash our clothes. So the underwear, the top and bottom, I wash them myself, and then I get a Ziploc bag and I fill it up with warm water after washing it, and I pour a little bit of bleach just to kill the virus. So that's the best deal I can do. Oh, Grady, your comment is my last haircut was in 1998, last week of April. This is only 23 years. I do trim the ends now and then. Oh, wow, man. That's good. When you think you can do this thing yourself, think how much hassle, trouble, money you have to spend and time to just get your hair cut, right? So if I can try to do this better, maybe I don't need to go to barber shop again, right? So it's something I learned during quarantine. And what else have I been doing in quarantine? Um, you find friends that know that I'm back, and they're awful nice. Today is Sunday, very special day, resting supposed to, but doesn't make a difference to me because I'm locked in this room. Yeah, and they brought me dim sum, and they brought me all the varieties. There's like 10 different varieties, and the portions are like for 12 people, but there's only three of us here. So can you imagine how much dim sum? We ate dim sum practically from this morning until tonight. And we didn't want to waste food. So we called the reception and told them we're not going to need any food for today. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we didn't have anybody serve us the meals. And the weird thing, they serve you curry chicken. They serve you like black pepper sauce, something like that. And they always come up with spaghetti, and I don't know why they don't use put rice in there. And sometimes you eat the eggplant or mapo tofu is a tofu with minced pork, but it's just really few bits of tofu, and it's just all gravy, and they give you rice, and it's kind of gross. Well, Hong Kong is not locked down. No, Hong Kong is pretty good. People can roam around freely. Everything's good. Uh, my son comes and bring us supplies. If we need anything, he'll come by. And sometimes, every Sunday, he hasn't failed bringing me a Big Mac. It's always nice. I know McDonald's is kind of unhealthy, but once in a while, when my son brings me a Big Mac, the feeling is really, really good. I don't bother with the fries because when the fries get here, and sometimes, did I mention it? When you order, like, first few nights I was here, um, I wanted a pizza. I wanted a margarita pizza, something like that, right? So I ordered it through Uber Eats. I never actually ordered Uber Eats in my whole entire life. So they came up with like 30-day free delivery period. So it's awesome. So I ordered this pizza, and pizza is about almost double price in Hong Kong. But you sometimes you want that, and you just want a pizza. And the pizza, they left it down the lobby for 45 minutes to bring it up. And I'm just pissed because nothing beats a fresh pizza, right? Because you paid for the pizza and it was delivered on time. You see on the app, blinking a delivery guy here, and they would tell you, oh, because some guests overseas are checking in, we have to do the PPE thing. We have to, disinfect all the luggage. So that usually takes half an hour to an hour. There's nothing we can do. There's not enough people to do all these things. So they have to, we have to wait like 45 minutes. And so when the pizza gets here, yeah, you're eating a cold pizza. And before they, when we checked in, we on the brochure or whatever, they said there's a microwave here. So okay, fine. So if the food, we thought if it's cold or anything, or we want to bring our frozen food, we can reheat it, right? And then the staff downstairs says, "Oh well, it's the virus. It's not healthy. Blah blah blah." So we took everything out of your room. and it's total BS, and there's nothing. They don't even want to talk. Anything that you talk to them or you want to fight back, they say, "Well, we'll take you to Penny Bay, okay? We'll report you and take you to what the WTF, okay?" So luckily, we know the owner of this place. We called them, and they said, "Oh, do you want my? Oh, sure, no problem with delivery." You see, so the thing is, in China or in Asia, when you know people, they'll do things for you. But if I didn't know the owner of this place, yeah, you can just forget it. You'll be eating cold food every single day because they don't have time to bring, the food because they're limited in people. So just do the balcony windows open? No, they do not. They are screwed in. So let me just take my computer here. These are the windows. You see, and you can see the concrete jungle here. Can you see? And you see that little dot here? The little dot. They put a screw on the window, so you can't open the window there. So there's a screw. So this is the view outside, and yeah, we locked in. So this is basically the setup in my room or our room. Yeah, yeah, guanxi. That means you need to know people and stuff like that. And yeah, let me tell you, when I got on a plane in Vancouver, the crew was was for Cathay. Cathay was really nice, and they recognized me from Hong Kong, and the manager knew me. Um, she knew who I was in Hong Kong because in Hong Kong, I'm like public figure in a way, was or whatever, and they were so nice to me. They gave me some slippers, some extra water, and some cookies and stuff like that. It says your quarantine is not going to be fun. I understand how it feels, and we're lucky we have our job. She's been sitting home for 6 months, and today is the first day she's on duty, and she wish she can keep on continue working. And it's really, she's really excited to be on her first working day. So taking us passengers back. So our plane flight was around. Our flight was around, I think, 30 people on the plane. It's pretty much empty. So everybody, you just get one economy seat. They will just space you out. So basically, on this 13-hour flight, you would just lie down for the whole way. Yeah. Yeah, drone delivery service would be awesome, but they don't let the windows are locked in. They're not supposed to open the window. And let me explain to you, like last week again, there's another hotel, Renaissance Hotel, and it's not Renaissance. Sorry, it wasn't Renaissance. It was a local hotel. Renaissance had it a few months ago, but this hotel, um, uh, a worker, a cleaner, okay. These are special contractors that clean your room after the quarantine. Okay, these special contractors. So they go to all these hotels, quarantine hotels, to clean up the mess, but they didn't do a proper job. So that was last week. So this hotel, a worker, because they didn't use the disinfectant long enough, so the room had the virus, and the worker, the cleaner, got the virus. So what happened is the whole hotel is locked down. So no, everybody was sent away to Penny Bay. Okay, Penny Bay, remember that word. And the hotel was forced to shut down. And those people, the lady cleaner who got the COVID, her building was ambush lockdown. So they locked her whole building down, and everybody had to go to Penny Bay to quarantine, and everybody had to get a COVID test. And when during our stay here, the 21 days here, it's crazy, man. They already did 3 swab tests. So they would come to our room door knock, health department, and they'll do the nozzles, the swab, and do your throat swab. And we have to identify ourselves with our ID. And tomorrow there's another swab test. So this is really, they're taking it very seriously. So when the people say, well, 21 days, but it's good for Hong Kong, it's good for, people who's coming in, they feel safe. And now a lot of people, like in UK, the flights are banned. They can't come to Hong Kong, which is very sad. And in I think in Indonesia and Philippines, the flights are all stopped. So as you know, Hong Kong really depends on nannies, helpers, and they usually come from Philippines or Indonesia. So before Indonesia and the Filipino maids, they can come over. So their salary, for example, is like $800. So now, if you want to hire a nanny, the price is just like market price. So it's gone up to at least $1,100, $1,200. So prices are just skyrocketing because they're not getting anybody in Hong Kong. New contracts and all that. So if people who renew the contracts, they're gonna make a lot of money because of the virus. And I pray you guys pray for Indonesia, because now the hospitals are overbooked. People outside fighting for oxygen. They don't have oxygen. They're bringing their own bottles to refill oxygens to take home. So because of the Delta variant, and now in Yunnan province, as we speak, and Miramar, that's the border town, people are climbing because it's in a lockdown in Guangxi, Yunnan province, and people are trying to escape to Miramar, and they've already barbed wired all the fences, and you see the police catching them from escaping China, because China is that province is in a total lockdown. And the video I did last time, um, the Shenzhen, Guangdong province, now they're easing up, so you are allowed to roam more freely, and you don't need 7 COVID tests in 1 week. Think about it. Every day you have to line up for hours getting a COVID test, and it's mandatory. Yeah, Jess, thank you. Yeah, you guys, if you like my video, do give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. That's the best gift you guys could ever give me in my little jail cell. I mean, even if you guys are in, like, if I was in jail, you can go out to play basketball, right, in jail. But here, you can't even open your room door. All you see is a big ass CCTV camera looking in your face. Yeah, so that's about all the things here, and they don't nobody, no staff members. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. The another thing is, when you open a door, they'll see you, and you have to wear your mask, and plus you have to clean your own toilet. They give you, whenever, if you want to request, you want some fresh pillowcases, or you know pillowcase or anything, you have to make your bed. So usually a week, when we're here in a week's time, we ask for more pillows, blanket, the sheets, and we have to make our bed. So usually Saturday we'll change all that, and we'll clean the toilet and all that. And it's good that every day from 7 to 8 p.m. they will collect the trash. So every day, between that time, we all the food we get, and we just pack them all up and take them out the door. Basically, that's one of the main things living in this cell. And luckily nowadays, as I said, there's only one station on the TV. It really sucks. Yeah, we have internet, so the internet's not bad. I'm doing live here and not much glitches, which is awesome. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's our life here, which is it's depressing, honestly. Hey, how are Warsaw? Wow, what a awesome place in Europe. Wow, welcome to my stream. I'm talking about the longest quarantine in the world, in the whole wide world. 21 days in this Hong Kong hotel room, and guess who's paying for it? Me, myself, and I. And you have to pay. You're mandatory. You have to pay for our foods. We have to pay for every expenses ourselves, and it's crazy. Okay, so let's go through the prices in Hong Kong. So this room, we know the owner, so we got a special deal. This is like an extended room, so it has a little space here, backspace. Hey, Doki from Germany, hi. Welcome to my stream from Hong Kong. I'm in a 21-day quarantine, which sucks. Aaron, let me turn my camera around to to say hello to my daughter again. You want to say hi? So give you an idea. This extended room here. So that's her little space. That's your cave, right? Yeah. You say hi. There's your friends from Germany. You know how to say hi in Germany? In German? No. Ah, that's a pity. You had a German exchange student friend there, right? That was nice, right? And I made them some German food, right? Yeah, made them some red cabbage. She really liked it. She never had any cabbage in Canada. Yeah, so basically, I gave you a little view over there. Yeah, so you guys do give me a like. Whoever just joined, welcome to my channel. Yeah, so let's talk about the expenses. So I'm staying here for 21 days, and on the 21st day, past midnight, like Cinderella, we are officially allowed to leave. Actually, my brother's family just got out of quarantine, and they came from Canada too, and they left at midnight when the clock strikes 12. So the car, my brother was down there waiting for them to, and they were so happy to get out of the room. Just a room. That's unbelievable. No gym, you can't go down or anything. The elevators are locked. All the hallways have CCTV cameras looking at you. My friends just joined. There's a little handbook that you have to obey the rules, or there's a $25,000 fine, and you have to. There is maximum prison sentence for 6 months if you break the quarantine rules. So now, even officially, you can't visit Hong Kong. They don't allow tourists. And this is the thing you guys have to notice. So you break this thing, they will report you to the police. There's on the door. That's it. And the weird thing, the door usually have a pinhole. They even block the pinhole so you can see what's going on outside. What the hell's going on? If you are in a jail, at least you have the bars, right? You can, put your hand outside. But here's the door is locked with all these warning signs on the door, and you can't see what's going on. You hear noise sometimes outside, but you don't even, if you open the door for no reason, they don't like it. So you have to, as I said before, when you open the door to get your food, you have to put on your mask. And there's the big HEPA filters outside the hallway just to kill the germs and stuff like. Hey, Singapore, how are you, man? How are you doing? Singapore, I hope you guys are doing pretty good on the COVID. I did a video on the bubble travel between Hong Kong and Singapore. Nothing has happened. That's almost a year from, they talked about it. Still, it's not open. This is really bad. Yeah, so 21 days in the room. Oh. So you want to see my microwave? My little food station. There's my little food station here. And it's a privilege to get a microwave. Because the food here, as I said, it'll be pretty cold because they won't bring your food right up. They have other things to do. You're not a priority. They have to check in the guests with, to quarantine to check them in. So usually you on the last priority. So you'll be you have to wait for your food to be cold. So it was a big deal getting a microwave in the room. Yep, that's my food station. And my friend bought me so much dim sum today, which was off. And then there's a little bottle. So if you eat dim sum Chinese food, you need the chili sauce. Here's the chili sauce and the sweet soy sauce. So there's all types of soy sauce, but get the sweet one, guys. Do you want me to show you the label of the sweet soy sauce? It'll make your food taste a lot better. So this is the sweet soy sauce. So you guys, if you go to a Asian market, see these rice flour rolls. So this is the sweet soy sauce you want to get. Yeah. So this is good stuff. Not so sweet, not so salty. So it's perfect for dim sum. And I saved some dessert today. My friend, as I said, bought me so much dim sum. He bought it for 12 people and like 12 varieties. So these are the little balls. I don't know, have you had this dim sum before? And I'm going to eat one in front of you guys. And it's really a little taste test. It's filled. It's a dessert, and it's deep fried. It's sesame outside and dough on the outside. It's like a donut, and inside it's a sweetened red bean. Cheers, guys. See the red bean paste? So basically, that's hmm. I'm gonna eat some more later because I want to talk to you guys. Love you guys. So we got so much dim sum. So from 9 o'clock this morning, we're eating dim sum until now. So now the time is 12:30 a.m. Gambay. Yummy. And this thing is like chewy, sticky texture. And I thought Canada had one of the best Asian restaurants, dim sum, and so I was so happy, to have dim sum. But today I ate the fresh dim sum in Hong Kong. It's the best, hands down, best dim sum you ever get. Yeah, we do have a fridge, Ivan. Inside is filled with liquor and ice water, and yeah, and those little stupid cups. There are about 3 cups inside because every time they give us our meal, they give us empty cups with lemon in there. So we get 3 of these lemon cups every day. Oh, yeah, Asia, I miss it too. And the sad thing, Hong Kong has been partying for 2 years. Have you guys probably heard about it? What you see on TV since I've been back is people getting arrested every day and going to the court and stuff like that. It's sad, but all this partying, I think China is kind of punishing people from Hong Kong. So now I'm in Hong Kong quarantining for these 21 days. I can't go to China, mainland China, Shenzhen. I can't go to Macau. If I get out next week to China, I have to quarantine another 2 weeks. So, do you think I should go there and quarantine another 2 weeks, guys? So let's talk about if I go to mainland China. So it's like around 40 minutes bus to go to Shenzhen, China. You go there, and now all the gate the ports are closed. So there's only one port open, is in I think near the Macau border there, Zhuhai. So people go to Zhuhai, and you'll be assigned a hotel. So what they do is you'll be assigned to a hotel, and you'll be locked up in that hotel with no choice. You don't have a choice. So whatever hotel they have available, they will assign you to that room for 2 weeks. So for 14 days. So after 14 days, you either can stay another additional, I think, 7 days, or if you have a place in China, you have to quarantine additional seven days. So basically, if I go there, I have to spend another 3 weeks quarantining in mainland China, and even I go to Macau, I can't even go there now. I can't even go there to quarantine because I'm not a Macanese. So that's how it works. Uh, so it's I feel it's like a punishment for Hong Kongers because we are not allowed to travel freely. So I think it's sad, but I hope somehow if you get your shots and all that, these passports will be open or whatever. We can go back and shop or whatever we can do, because now it's just I don't feel like um, I don't feel like um, traveling anymore. Like there's no place you can like. If I was quarantining in the States, it's pretty free. You can even say it's optional, or you can do it at home. At least you have a yard you can walk around. You just don't go out. But here, it's really they're really strict, and can you say it's I can't say it's bad. I can't complain too much because it's for the better of people who's living in Hong Kong. Because yes, I'm in Hong Kong, MB. Welcome to my live. So Hong Kong, the COVID infections are very, very low. So it's like one person or less, a day. And usually now the new infected people are either working in an airport, they get infected by COVID, or working as a hazmat cleaner in these quarantine hotels. So this is one of the things, and talk about, Hong Kong. There's so much things been happening. I feel, Hong Kong is Hong Kong, and I like. It's always good to be back. Put it this way, it's always good to be back. And flight situation, yeah, let's talk about the flight situation here. As you know, UK, they banned all the flights coming into Hong Kong, so the prices of air tickets went up so much, and it's like went up 10 times the price for the air ticket to come back. So they would rush back to get here. And another thing is, now it's the summer holidays. All the students around the world want to come back to Hong Kong, obviously, right? So now all these quarantine hotels are packed full. So for example, we hear somebody leave next door, okay, in the morning. You hear so much noise, and you hear the cleaners come in, bing bing bong bong, really noisy, billy bong billy bing. And then at nighttime somebody will be checked in, and that's how full these quarantine hotels are. And yes, they are really expensive, but think about, I'm not being on whose sides or not, but think about how much risk they are taking. If they did something, just a mistake or something, the hotel would be in full shutdown, lockdown, and all the workers had to go to the government center to be locked up. So that was